quick little update. I was not expecting to have my cycle day 1 until Saturday based on symptoms and my typical, cycle. Well, looks like Aunt Flo decided to come early. And so cycle day 1 is here, which is crazy, but nonetheless, this is where we're at. So this is the kickoff of our first IUI for baby number 2. I am just trying to maintain my peace. I'm going to still work out. I'm going to start some tea for morning and night for the beginning of my cycle. And we are going to call the fertility clinic once they open back up for lunch around 2 p.m. And I will tap back in with what they tell me my instructions are. So either I'm going to be going to get a scan this afternoon or tomorrow morning, or he may want me to go ahead and just start medications. I haven't had a scan from them in a while. So I may want to do a baseline per preference before we start, just because I don't want any issues. We had that issue last time where we had some follicles that were there and then went away, but maybe they were cysts and I didn't know it. I just would prefer to get a scan to see that everything is clear before starting medications. So that is where we're at. I'll tap back in later. All right. All right, fam. So really quick, I am outside of Pilates, but I wanted to give a update. So I talked to my fertility doctor, actually the doctor himself, yesterday, and he was trying to get clarity on what we decided the protocol would be. So I let him know that we really didn't iron out what the new protocol would be, but that he had mentioned combining letrozole with the Menopur and possibly going to a lower dose of the Menopur. And so he was like, let's do 1 vial of the Menopur with 1 cc of the sodium chloride, and then to do the letrozole. So I'm taking 2 of the pills. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. I wrote it all down. Yes, I'm taking 2 of the pills, two pills of letrozole, so 5 milligrams of letrozole with 1 vial of the Menopur daily. I start today, which is cycle day 2, and then I go until Thursday, which is so I'll do it through Wednesday, and then Thursday morning is my ultrasound to see where my follicles are. I asked him, because I was not sure, what is the benefit of doing the letrozole with the Menopur. And so what he told me, I'm reading, is that the Menopur is it's not your body doesn't create the FSH. So it's actually the FSH itself that I'm injecting in my body. The letrozole is what's going to prompt my body to create its own FSH. So at the same time, it's not just an artificial FSH, but it's also a natural, which is my body's FSH. So those working together should hopefully give me better quality eggs, and maybe where I don't have so many dominant ones, but where I have, 1 or 2 really, really good ones. So that is what we're doing. I asked him about being able to collect a sample for IUI at home, and he stated all we would have to do is buy a kit, which is $50, and then with that kit we will be able to collect this. My husband will be able to collect the sample at home, and then I will be able to take it, because my daughter goes to daycare in the morning, and so for both of us to be at an appointment in the morning would be really difficult if it lands on a weekday, because he works and then I'm off, or I'm getting off. So collecting it in the morning is a way where hopefully in passing I'll be able to grab it, go to the appointment, he'll be able to get Jari to school. So that is the plan. I will check in later when I get more of an update. All right, so I'm tapping in. I am about to take my letrozole. So I'm taking 2 tablets a day for 5 days. So this is the first dose of letrozole. Not taking this in years, so we'll see how it makes me feel. I'm going to take my Menopur as soon as I can get to my medications. I put it in our office, and of course my husband is in a therapy session doing therapy with someone, so I have to wait until he's out. So yeah, so first dose of letrozole is on the go. All right, let me show you what the pills look like really quick. So they are super small. They literally look like that. Really, really, really small pill. And you take 2 of them, so it's a total of 5 milligrams. And day 1 is down. All right. We'll do the next one tomorrow. All right, see you guys later. I gotta be a little creative today with the whole thing because I forgot my little suction thing that makes it so you guys can see me. But sodium chloride, going to do 1 cc of that into one of the powders. I have not really been recording myself giving the shots because it's kind of repetitive. You guys have kind of seen me do it on previous videos, so I'm not like super trying to, you know, make you guys see all this stuff over and over and over and over and over again, but just drawing it back out, putting a needle on it. It's a really, really small needle, but don't let it fool you. This shit still burns. Still burns. So, swapping sides of my belly. Don't know where I did it. Don't know where I did it last, but. And does burn. Kind of have to go slow just because it kind of burns a lot, and I have to massage it after I give it. That's what we gotta do. Almost done. Oof, Jesus. Trying to be strong, but good Lord, Jesus Christ. And I didn't use to bleed, but I'm bleeding. How do I do it? I don't like that. Okay. All right, this is night, what? Friday, Saturday, night 2. 2? Yeah, 3. Well, this is night 3 of this, but all right, I'm done. See you guys next time.